runny. See, it's no longer watery. It's now perfect texture for cheese. We have to wait for it to cool down.
Kyle, what are you going to make?
I'm making my favorite baked pasta. It's no longer baked macaroni kasi hindi ito elbow macaroni. Ayun, wala kaming ground pork. Pero swerte kami, meron kaming itong longganisa binibili sa silingan namin yung last week ba?
So yan guys,
First time ko nag-try
he is
dito.
using longganisa. Dito guys ay nagpapakulo na siya ng tubig.
Hi guys, today I'll be making my all-time favorite food, baked pasta. Pasta is already in the water, so here are the ingredients that will be used to making the sauce and both the tomato sauce and the cheese sauce. For the tomato sauce, we'll be using Del Monte spaghetti sauce mixed in with 1 whole onion and 3 garlics. My mother bought some longganisa from our neighbors, so we will be using it instead of longganisa.
Okay.
And to season it, we will be using our favorite magic syrup, toyo, and pepper, and a little bit of tomato paste. For our cheese sauce, we will be making aru. You know,
White sauce man na.
it's still cheese sauce with extra still cheese. We're making aru, which is fat and flour. Our fat today is margarine, and we'll be cooking it with the flour until it turns into a paste.
Okay.
Margarine and flour for the roux. After the roux is cooked and the raw flour smell is done, we'll pour 2 whole cans of evaporated milk. Oh, di ba na tayo regular milk? Pwede ka na.
Kana ako.
Okay, we'll use the evaporated milk instead because I've always used evaporated milk, so changing the recipe might alter the taste. After it thickens, we will put a little bit of pepper and then we will melt the cheese. After that, to finish it off,
Will it melt even if it's not quick melt?
oh, of course, as long as it's shredded. After the cheese has melted, we will finish it off with a little Disney cream to make it even creamier. Okay, now we can start to cook the tomato sauce now.
This is the situation of the pasta ko no. I try to mix ko no. I-mix ko no. Kuan na ba? Luto na ba? Not yet?
Not yet.
So, i-transfer na ito ka isa.
We can cook it al dente and finish it in the oven. Okay, it's starting to sound, so it's okay. Hot enough. Saute the onions a little bit first. Then brown one. Okay, now add the garlic and it's starting to brown already. Smells of the garlic and onion. If the garlic starts to brown, that is when we add the longganisa. sauce is bubbling so hard now. While the sauce is cooking, we can make the cheese sauce if my mother wants to make it while we... You want to make it now or later?
No, you have to make it.
Okay. Of course I'm gonna make it. I mean, do you want me to make it now while the sauce is cooking?
No.
Okay, we can
Yes,
multitask. Okay then.
Dalhan na.
Okay, kutsara.
Unyara, oy, are ra. Balhin na gusto ka. Ana pa ka maghimog sauce, lamay ana oh.
While the sauce is reducing, we will make the cheese sauce.
White sauce.
It has cheese, so it's a cheese sauce.
It's hamil.
It's a cheese sauce. I tasted it and it's lacking a bit of taste, so I'm gonna add a little soy sauce. Soy sauce to balance the sweetness. Okay, that looks like enough. Also to make it darker. Okay, now let's start the cheese sauce. Maybe since we're using 2 cans of evap milk, I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of
Use that.
okay, the margarine has melted, so we will add the what's it called? The flour. Thank you, assistant, for helping me. I think I added too much margarine, but it's okay. That means no lumps.
The purpose is to brown the flour.
Okay, never mind. This actually looks pretty good. This is called a roux, a mixture of flour and fat. The fat is margarine in this case. I accidentally added too much margarine, guys, or fat. Don't.
Buta lang ka kanasukod na nakaon na.
Wait for it to brown a bit. Make it sticky. Harina o tambok kaya mga oil. Yan ni forma kung harina o oil. Pero dili lang yellow, murag mo puti on. Oil may kasagaran gamitan na ho. Mala kay ipagamit ko ni margarine. Ako kay tinubre mo lang ginamang why disli cream, why thick milk. Ordinaryo ra yung ingredients kung mama mo gama na kailangan kumpleto tanan. Diba madek? Okay, that looks good. So we will add the
Mix na yan. Claro mo.
add the bechamel. Evap milk. The roux, the flour and margarine will thicken it. I forgot. Please stay. Thank you, mother.
Yung plahi pa nag-asin ha.
Asin na buwan. Kuminta. It looks very runny right now, but it will thicken up once it's cooking a bit. The sauce tastes pretty good.
So it's done.
Yeah. I want to cook it a little more, but it's okay then. It will look bad if it's on the heat, so we will add it off heat. Since it's quick melt, not quick, just regular cheese, not quick melt, add it in small lumps so it will melt easier. This. If it's quick melt, we can cube it instead to make it easier and not have to use the shredder. And cheese sauce is now complete. Now I have to cook it for a little bit. Leave it there to melt a bit. Now comes the mixing
Ari
part.
rabi.
Mixing
Kay
part. Okay lang.
Mao na ni.
Mao na na.
Really?
Okay, balhin be. We will now mix everything together. First off, we will add a little bit of the white sauce to the tomato sauce.
Ito sa taka.
Okay, to the meat sauce. Happy? Just a little bit. Okay, let's.
Pwede na nimo.
It's gonna turn from red to a little orange. The sauce is now a little bit cheesier. See? Now it's a little orange. After this, we dump the entire macaroni.
Mau kastana. Kotsa.
Oops, it's sticking a bit. Ngayon lang din mo. Oops, it's gonna come off the spawn. Sayang gamay.
Diba ako luwag yung mita. Diba ka luwag?
Kira.
Diba anak?
Kira. Mix it in the.
Diba araw ka man doon sa mga leso.
Make sure every pasta is coated with the sauce, the cheesy meaty sauce. So para
Exercise so pala ano nagalig. Mapura kay.
lagi.
Exercise kanyo kada hapon di ka. Mo ano pa.
Lagi gahapon busy man ko ha. Ora exercise na ko karon. We will only dump half first because we will be layering it like a lasagna. Oh, look at
Harold has a toothache, guys. That's why in the background, you will heard him screaming because of his toothache.
that. More than usual. Okay, this looks good. We will spread it now. And then add a layer of cheese. Try to spread it.
Ito, kamaya na may mga kuan.
Kaya kay huwad mo nila ako sa last. Okay, that looks good. Now another layer. Wait, we're still apart here. Another layer of pasta.
Hurot na lang na ako eh. Kaya na
Nag-i-layer na to. Ikas kayo yung cheese na nagpunta na yung sauce. Oh. We will submerge it in cheese.
Uy, agam ho.
Lagi. Kuha na siya.
Ayaw gamitan na kay makulor. Discolor na siya.
Nagyabo na natin na.
Kuha ng kuha. Kuha ng pat.
We will toss in the final layer of pasta. Try to spread it out evenly as possible. Yun ang oven.
Wow.
Forgot to preheat the oven, guys. Okay, there's not a lot of pasta left.
I-even ako na. Ay,
May ginaglisod ko kayo.
karoon nga ako na kuan mo. Mama na lang, be. On na tong oven ka.
Tilukat.
Finish off with the last of the sauce. My God, there's so much sausage. This is the most sauce we've had because it didn't thicken so much.
Ito anong biswa sa harod mo nga ng biswa de. Sa may sagol.
Itlog lang.
Ina pa de.
Oh, there's so much sauce.
Oh, pwede.
Ito ano na ito. Ngayon ito patana sa baboy.
Okay, that looks like it, guys. We will leave a little pasta slick on the air to make it look a little better. Now look at that.
Talikot ka.
Cheese overflow. Ito na to, guys. Completed. Ay, no, almost 90% complete. Babasa yung gamay yung cheese sauce, pero ilagay natin sa oven for about 30 minutes. Ma-brown siya.
How many
ma-thicken.
degrees?
The highest setting on the oven. Okay. So we'll put it in the oven now with no foil because it is already cooked. We are just here to brown it. Okay?
Hindi mo na ibutang.
We're here to brown the top. It's already cooked, so yeah.
Baba pa. Itod pa.
So 30 minutes, it's time to take it out of the oven. It's really cold. It's no longer very runny. See, it's no longer watery. It's now perfect texture for cheese. We have to wait for it to cool down.